Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're actually going to be doing something that I have actually never done, and I'm going to be doing like a Q&A, but like pregnancy edition, like a pregnancy Q&A. I had my Instagram followers send me some questions under the little Q&A thing, pregnancy related, so I could give them like an update or like just like a Q&A, fun little Q&A, just so you guys get some of the answers to the questions that you guys might have. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So if you guys see me looking down, I'm gonna be reading the responses from my iPad because I'm using my phone to record. I don't know if most of you guys know that, but I do use my phone to record. So for the remainder of the video, I'm just gonna be looking down on my iPad for the questions. Okay, so the first one is, what's the weirdest cravings you've had so far? And honestly, I don't think I've gotten to that point yet where I had like weird cravings. Like, I don't even know what craving is for real, because there's just times where like I want something, but I'm not sure if it's a craving or if it's just me wanting something, because I've never really craved stuff. Like, yeah, I can be like, I want this, but I don't really know. But I don't think I've had a weird craving. Maybe this time that it was actually when I first found out I was pregnant or something around there. For some reason, I had wanted the Sonic hot dogs. I don't even think they're hot dogs. I think they're like chili dogs or something. And I had bought that and double dashed the order and ordered pancakes from IHOP. So I ate both of those with like for breakfast. I'm not sure if I was craving both of them together, but I could say that was a pretty weird breakfast to be eating a hot dog and pancakes. But so far that's been like my only like weird craving, I guess. I haven't gotten to that point where I'm like craving like super weird stuff. Everything that I'm just craving is usually just like Chinese food or like ribs or something, like some regular food, you know. But yeah. Okay, so the next one is, what excites you the most about being a first-time mom and boy mom? So as you guys know, when I did like my last video or the video before, you guys saw the gender reveal, and I'm honestly glad my first kid is going to be a boy, because when they have like, if I do have like a girl next or whatever, they'll have a big brother. Because I know sometimes like when it's like sisters or something and like one's grown, the other one's like young, they fight or whatever. But when it's like an older brother, because I'm the oldest in my family, and I honestly wish there was like an older boy above me so that I wouldn't be the oldest. But it's fine. I feel like you get to see that experience of like having your boy child, because I feel like a lot of the times there's moms that have like they have boys, and a lot of times the boys are the ones that hype them up the most. So that's nice to have a little hyper whatever that word is, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the next one is actually from the godmother, and she said, how do I feel about being a mom? And honestly, I'm still in shock. I did not think this would happen at all. I did not think October would be me finding out I was pregnant. Like, it really took a toll on me, because I didn't think that was something that was going to happen at that time. At that time, I would eat Subway so much, and I don't even think I even realized that I would eat so much. I would order like 6 cookies for myself, a foot long, chips, a drink. Like, it was just a work thing. Like, after work I would go, or not even after work, but during break I would go to Subway or whatever place that I wanted to eat, and I would go and eat there. And I don't think I realized how much I was actually eating. But at that point, I was literally only like 4 or 5 weeks when I found out. So I had only been like 4 or 5 weeks that whole time, me just eating stuff, and I didn't think anything of it, because I honestly thought I was gonna get my period. Like, I always got it. It was always here. It was never late. I never had that late experience. Yeah, I'm really only scared of like what life could bring. Like, I'm not trying to have my kid kidnapped, none of that, which God forbid any of that happens. But it does scare me, you know. or me going into labor and the baby's not breathing or whatever. Like, it does scare me, but hopefully if everything goes good, I'm really excited, really scared, but I know it's going to be a beautiful thing to experience, and I'm lucky to be able to experience this. So I definitely don't want to waste the opportunity, and I want to be the best mom that I can be. I also want them to be able to experience things that I didn't get to experience, and I also didn't have a father figure for real in my life. So them being able to have their father figure is something that really, like, it really pushed me through to keep going, and it was one of the reasons why I knew that I was going to keep. So the next one is worst symptom so far. Y'all, my symptoms have not been that bad. Honestly, the worst one is definitely the nausea, and y'all are gonna hate me for saying this, but I have not thrown up a single time since being pregnant, and I'm 15 weeks as of yesterday. So I'm 15 weeks in 1 day, but I've only thrown up like twice. First time I threw up, I was 7 weeks, and then I threw up about like a week ago. So honestly, like, I don't know if that's normal, but I haven't thrown up, but the nausea has been through the roof. When I tell you guys, I'm so hungry that I want to eat, but by the time that I eat something, it just makes me so nauseous that I don't even want to eat anymore. Like, I couldn't even enjoy Chick-fil-A anymore. Like, everything was just so disgusting. Water is sometimes disgusting too. Like, everything is just, but yeah, hopefully it goes away soon, because honestly, that not gonna cut it. Every time I try to eat something and I feel nauseous, I just don't eat, because it just makes me so nauseous that I just don't want to eat anymore. Okay, so the next one is, are you thinking of any names yet? And currently we have a couple names. I'm not gonna say any yet until like the name reveal video, but I am thinking, I'm trying to find names that sound that, like, you know, I want the name to be like chosen for them. Like, I want to come up with a name, but at the same time I want the name to sound right. I want the name to stick. I don't want it to be too popular. Like, I want to have a good name that sounds good in both languages, because I'm Hispanic, so I want it to sound good in Spanish and English, for them to be like at school and everybody can pronounce their name or whatever. So yeah, we have a couple names in mind that I like, but I'm not gonna be telling you guys yet until the name reveal, which would probably be around the time I give birth. So okay, so the next one is, what do I crave the most? Honestly, I have different cravings every day, but I think one of the main things I'm always craving for some reason is like juice. Like, it doesn't matter what juice. It could be orange juice, it could be like Capri Suns, like anything, but just juice, or like smoothies, milkshakes, whatever. It every time I find myself craving something, it's usually always something that I can drink, and if not, it's like maybe Chinese food, but that's about it. But yeah, like I said, I haven't gotten to that point where I'm like craving a lot of things, so I'm gonna probably do like a 3rd trimester Q&A. This would be like a 2nd trimester Q&A. Okay, so the next question is, am I scared? Scared for birth? Yes. Scared for what comes after? Yes. Am I scared right now? No. I'm just scared for like after. I don't want to get any of those like depression symptoms that people get when they give birth. Like, I don't want to see my baby and then feel like rejection. Not rejection, but I don't want to feel like oh my god, I just had the baby, but I don't want it near me, you know? Like, I don't want that. I want everything to go smooth. I don't want to be scared. I'm trying to like limit my fear and realize that this is something natural. This is something that has to happen. I have to give birth either way, or whether it's C-section or whether it's a vaginal birth. But it's gonna hurt, but it'll be worth it. The pain isn't gonna be lasting that long. So okay, so the next question is, what theme am I doing for I don't know if she meant baby shower or if she meant for the room, so I'm just gonna guess she meant baby shower. I don't know yet. It's a little too soon, so I'm not really planning anything for the baby shower yet until maybe like in March or February. Maybe that's when I start planning, but I'm not gonna plan anything right now, so I honestly don't have a theme yet. But yeah, and then as far as the room theme goes, I also don't have a theme for that either. So I will do like a video on the themes and everything, and like preparations and everything when the time comes. But other than that, yeah. Okay, I got another question about weird food cravings. Again, not really much right now, besides that hot dog situation thing. That was it. My most weird symptoms, honestly, just really bad dizziness to the point where I can see spots or like stars. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll probably insert a picture if I can find one. But a lot of times when I'm super dizzy, I can see like little twinkled stars just falling like from I don't know where, but just little stars. Like, I don't know if you guys have had that happen to you guys before, but for me that's like not weird because I've had it happen to me before, but it's just more, it happens more frequently now. So that's the only thing I would say. So the next one is, do I have a name picked out? No, I do not. When I do get a name and I pick a name out, I will be making a like name reveal video and everything, so you guys will see that. But no, I don't have a name picked out. I don't even have a nickname. I don't have nothing picked out yet. Hopefully I do pick something out soon, but for now we're just on the lookout for. Okay, so the next question is, do you have a plan for your labor, how you want things to go down, who will be there? And honestly, no, not yet, because it hasn't gotten to that time where I'm like close to it, so I haven't planned for it. I know I should be planning for it soon. I don't know, I'm trying to do my research on like the best option for me. I'm not sure how many people can be there, so once I figure that out, I'll figure out who will come. I know for sure it'll be me, my mom, and my boyfriend. So I don't know who else will be there, but as far as like in the room, if I can have 2 people, that would be great. So them 2 can be there. But yeah, as far as like labor, I want to do like a story on like what I'm gonna do to prepare, or like what I'm actually gonna do for when I go to the hospital or whatever. I will make that a whole separate video and explain all my details and ideas or whatever. But yeah, so far that's all I have right now. Okay, so the next one is symptoms that made me take a test, and I didn't really have any symptoms. I didn't get symptoms until I was like, I want to say like 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So I didn't really have symptoms that made me take a test. I just took it because my period was late. So I think my period was only like 2 or 3 days late, and when I found out, and then I waited like another day or 2, and it was still positive. So, but I didn't have any symptoms. I just didn't see my period, so that's what made me want to take a test. Okay, so the next one is, how did we react, or how did we feel? I was really scared at first because I didn't think it was gonna happen. I was really sure I was gonna get my period this month. I mean, not this month, but the month that I found out. But when I told him, he was super happy, he was excited. I was super happy, I was super excited. We were both scared, just because the journey's gonna be scary, but we're overall super happy, super excited. My mom's gonna be a young grandma, so that's a win-win. So yeah. So I have another question on how I found out and where was I scared. I have a video already on that. If you guys want to watch it, I will leave it up here somewhere on the eye icon or something. So you guys, I have a full in-depth video on how I found out and how I told my parents, so that you guys can see that. But yeah, I'm saying kind of the same questions on how I found out. I was expecting, and then also, am I afraid of getting labor? Like I said, yes. But I'm trying to let that fear go. But yeah, and then as far as how I found out I was expecting, you guys can see the video. I will try to have it somewhere, a link down below in the bio. Okay, so the next one is, how did my family react? I think for the most part they were a little shocked, but from the jump they were super supportive. They've been with me through everything, constantly making sure that I eat, drink water. If I feel dizzy, they drive me around to my appointments. So they have been very into buying like a lot of things for the baby and just making sure that I'm okay. So I think overall they reacted pretty good. I would have been kind of upset if they would have reacted in any other way, but gladly they didn't. So the next question is, do I plan on breastfeeding? And even though I'm scared, it's a yes. A lot of you guys don't know, but breastfeeding, or like the breast milk, has a lot of nutrients that the baby needs for the development of their airways, I think, or whatever it's called, whatever is like right here. But you guys get the point. So I'm not gonna be giving them formula. I heard it has a lot of like chemicals and stuff, so I don't want to go through that route, at least when they're first growing. So the next one is favorite boy, trying to fix my camera here a little bit. Favorite boy names that me and my partner love, and honestly we can't find any that we both agree on. So it's been a little hard, but hopefully we can find something that we both like and we both agree on by the time that baby is born, because if not, and I get to the hospital and there's no name and I walk out with a no name baby, that's not happening. So we better find a name. The next one is, how is your pregnancy going so far? It's going great. Besides like all these like dizzy spells that I keep getting, it's been pretty good. I'm almost to the halfway mark, which is getting a little scary for me because I'm getting closer and closer to birth. So it's like a little alarming, but yeah, my body was made to give birth, so it honestly should be an easy delivery and labor. So we're just gonna hope for the okay. So one of my other friends, she said, is it possible to get double pregnant if you're still going about your sex life? And honestly, I didn't know, but I looked it up, and apparently if you have 2 uteruses and you're pregnant, you can get pregnant again after giving birth. Like, not after giving birth, but after you give birth, you'll still be pregnant with another baby that'll be due after, like long after, which is crazy. I'll see if I find some information to leave down below or somewhere on the screen so you guys can look into that, just in case y'all want to get checked and see if y'all got 2 uteruses, because I don't think I do. And then last and final question, do you feel the need to eat double like some people, or no? No, I don't think you have to eat double. Honestly, every website that I've read, you don't have to eat double. You just have to make sure you either eat small meals throughout the day or 3 meals during the day, like kind of like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or eating 6 meals throughout the day. But then you also have to make sure that you're eating a lot of fruits and like snacks, like just snacking on a couple of things, just so you're not always hungry, especially because I've started to get really hungry at like 2 in the morning, and that's not really a good time where I could just grab something and eat it, or just cook something. So having little snacks that you can eat to just kill your hunger while you're sleeping, and then you wake up tomorrow, the next morning, and then you make something. Honestly, that's the only thing I would say. I don't feel the need to eat for 2, but yeah, but definitely we as moms have to make sure that we're eating enough for the baby, but we don't have to go too overboard. Okay, so now it is the end of the video. I hope I answered as much questions as I could as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You can give me more video ideas in the comments or on my community tab. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. I didn't